So one of the things that can happen is that within that soil water, so we get nutrients that are dissolved in that soil water that can move down through the profile. And so as they move down through the soil and into our waters and river systems, those nutrients can be lost to plants. They end up in our river systems with too much nutrients. So sometimes we see algae growing on the top surface that's trying to pull some of that in, or we sometimes hear about the Great Barrier Reef having problems with too much nutrients coming through, and that's because we've got too much supply in the soil water. So within our agricultural systems, we'll often add fertilizers into our system, so it's really important that we get predictable levels of growth. And so adding fertilizers to help plants access more readily and more quickly and more reliably those other nutrients is an important way that we do that. But on the other side of that, because we're putting it into the soil water rather than a slower system of decomposition and slow release, we've got more risk that will end up in our waterways. As we think about these processes, so we've got solar energy coming down from the sun that plants convert into energy and sugars, or they take directly carbon dioxide, they support other organisms to take nitrogen out of the atmosphere. We've got plants that support biological processes that help to weather rock and create these beautiful healthy soils and to build structure. We have these really important biological processes that help to manage the hydrological flows, so the flows of water through our landscape. And it's really important for us to recognise that those living processes are such a fundamental part of our own health and well-being. They contribute to our food system and to this incredible environment. They help provide oxygen and help to regulate the atmosphere. And so I think for me that's a really exciting process, and the really wonderful thing about these biological processes is the more we look after them, the more they give back to us, the more they produce, the more they collect energy, the more they share with us, and the more they support a really healthy environment.